Okay. Right, I have the camera covered. Give me a second. Whoops. Dang, I'm kind of zoomed in on myself right now. Why is that? Can we fix that? I'm running up that hill. I'm licking up your balls. And I'm pooping. And I'm pooping. I'm running up that hill. Oh Lord, I might have messed up. I might have messed up the camera. Oh boy, what happens when I try to watch a 2-hour show in 1.5 hours? All right, hold on. Let's get the music bopping. Hey, we got the beeping and the bopping. The music is the bopping. Where'd he go? I'm not trying to be. Hey, it's me. Hey, look, Mom, on TV. Crown Clash. Jump into Crown Clash rounds and Fall Guys before July 11th.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
So if you didn't hear, I don't want to call this a review necessarily because I know a lot of people, specifically my good friend Vegas from work, has not had a chance to see this yet. So we're not going to talk spoilers yet. Trust me, I would like nothing more if not to bust out some spoilers, but we are not there yet. So in the meantime, hold on, what's this? This is my... I'm running up that hill. I'm looking at you, boss. And I'm wondering if you seen these nuts. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and put no spoilers at the top so that way nobody's nervous, okay? We're going to do no spoilers. Here, let me update the title here real quick. Let's see. Hello, camera? I got to go back to my little hole. What am I doing? Oh, we're gonna update this. We're gonna call this non-spoiler review. No spoiler review of Stranger Things. All right. I'm running up that hill. Yeah, I've seen that. So here's the plan. I'm gonna play about an hour's worth of what is this? The Fortnite, and then I'm going to bed. Whoa! Oh yeah, look at them butter sticks. Oh yeah, the maple syrup. I wish I could get some of this. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Oh, it's not man cakes, it's flapjacks. That's a new character. Okay. Harry Kane and Marco Ruse kick some into full gear and heat up the competition. No. I mean, I guess if people are into it, I'm not gonna judge them. What's the emote? What? What are the styles? Show me the styles. What? People pay money for this? Why is this back a hurricane and a survival kit? I'm not soccer savvy enough to figure out what's going on here. But I think they like football. Alright, let's open it. Oh, that's cool. I'm running up that hill. I'm licking up my balls. Team deathmatch. No, no, no. I don't know what to talk about. Like, oh man, my camera's being goofy. What is this? Huh. Let's take a look back at camera settings real quick. Might as well. Might as well jump. Might as well jump. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty. Wait. Is this licensed audio? Okay. I guess the kitty cat song is totally licensed or not licensed. So let's talk a little bit of Stranger Things. I'm gonna talk no spoilers for the second part of the Stranger Things season. What I mean by that is that episodes 8 and 9, I will not go into detail about them. I will likely talk about them as far as if I liked it, if I didn't like it, how I felt the general vibe is, and then overall, you know, well, if I'm excited or not for the final and last season. As far as my general impression of the first, what is it, 7 episodes, it was really good. Slow burn as always with Stranger Things, because it tries to take a lot of what the 80s genre did for horror and try to build up to it. But it's interesting the way it does it, because in most of these slow burn films inspired by the 80s or from the 80s, the stuff leading up to it can be a little bit of a slog. So what I'm assuming
what I'm assuming, right, is I can't see shit with this microphone in my face. Brain, catch up to my thoughts. Catch up to my thoughts. I'm sorry, Vicious. Oh, get up on there. Get up on there. My mic's being a little bit funny. My impression of the first 7 episodes was they were really good. It was a slow burn, but it wasn't like your typical slow burn because it is filled in. Fuck. I messed that up. I messed that up.
Who's on the chat?
Nobody.
No way.
Just talking. But overall impressions is a slow burn. But the nice thing about Stranger Things season 4's slow burn is that it's filled in with a lot of the stuff you want to see, the teenage / kid shit, the funny shit, development of characters. Because unlike a slow burn with like a typical movie, you know, you're usually gonna see these characters for 2.5 hours. So the slow burn isn't always worth it because unless the characters are extraordinarily good, you're not really going to be enjoying that slow burn most of the time with some of these movies. Or at least the setup isn't worth the payoff. But for this, you know, first 7 episodes, the setup feels very much worth it. I really enjoyed everything that happened. With that being said, I will say that how the season ends with part 2, as far as all the specifically, not spoilers here, right? Not spoilers. Specifically, all the rumors that were out there and all the theories that were out there and everything that was being talked about. I know that for some, that's kind of fun. For me, damn. I know that for me personally, I didn't hate anything about I didn't hate anything about the rumor mill and the excitement around it. I thought it was pretty fun. For me, I think I enjoy Stranger Things a little bit different from how I typically enjoy most other stuff that I watch pop culture wise. For example, the Dragon Ball superhero movie that comes out. I already know everything that happens, but I'm still excited to watch it because for me, I get the excitement from the entire journey, not necessarily what happens at the end, you know. But I feel for a lot of people, Stranger Things, and maybe even myself, the excitement is there specifically because what is gonna happen at the end. I think the overall consensus is we want all these characters that we've fallen in love with, that we care for, to live happy, long lives. And it feels a little bit almost like Game of Thrones at this point, where you just want the good guys to win no matter what. And I think it'll be difficult to give a satisfying conclusion going into the last season here. Not because I don't have faith in the showrunners. I just don't think there's been a good show that's ended. Lost, for example. Game of Thrones, for example. I think right now Stranger Things is going to go up there as one of the best shows of all time at this point where we're at. but unfortunately, as far as how it's gonna end, I don't want to give any theories yet because that would lead into spoilers. I do believe it is looking harder than most shows have, um, because most of these shows went on for so long that they kind of got bogged down by their own bullshit. Stranger Things plans to end at the end of this next season, season 5, which is shorter than what Game of Thrones 8 seasons. I don't know how many seasons Lost had, but I'm sure it was more than 5. Superman, I like Superman as a whole, the Smallville show. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna fight. All I'm saying is I have hopes for the show to do well. I don't think it can. Just because no other show's been able to pull it off, in my opinion. Unless you can think of a show that's been as good as Game of Thrones the entire time. I mean, sorry, as good as Stranger Things the entire time and has successfully landed the ship, then I, honest to goodness, don't know how we're going to end this show successfully without pissing off everybody, if not the majority of people. And here's the thing. In my mind, the way that Superman, and this is spoilers for my wife, so I'm not going to spoil too much, but the way Smallville ends is that you get the satisfaction of seeing Clark Kent finally become Superman. That's always been the point of the show. They pretty much hint that the entire time, that like you're not going to see the end of Smallville, because Smallville's a nickname that Clark Kent gets in the show Smallville, because he's just a little boy from Smallville, Kentucky, or whatever the fuck it is. So when he finally becomes Superman, the show technically ends. Though you could argue he's been Superman the entire time, right? Because both characters are one and the same. But, you know, I think that's a pretty good ending. But as far as how happy people were with it, people wanted to see Superman, right?
I'm taking a shower. Stay here with Daddy. I'm taking a shower.
Fuck. Fuck, dude. Damn. What is that guy's name? Is that a legal name? Should I report the player? Can you name your name? I don't know if I should report him. He just has a weird name. I'm gonna say that's totally cool. I guess I can't really report him. I don't think he did anything cheating. I think he beat me fair and square there. Continue on with everything I've been talking about. I do think the show has gotten exponentially better. When it comes to shows like Smallville, I think it was continuously really good. From what I understand from Lost, it was a show that started strong and kind of petered out towards the end of it. I'm assuming second half. Game of Thrones started to peter off for some viewers, not me. I really enjoyed it, but for some viewers, it started to peter off after the 7th season, not the 8th and final season, because of the way that the show's pace changed. So, like for me, I mean, let's compare it directly to Game of Thrones. As far as pacing, when it comes to the Stranger Things, I think they've kept a really good, consistent pace. When it comes to slow burns, you can consider every single season that's led up to the end of season 4 as a slow burn for what's gonna come in season 5. I think they've done a good job of setting that all up. But I mean, I felt the same way about Game of Thrones and how that was heading towards its final conclusion. So I'm not entirely sure if, like, I'm nervous. Like this is this gonna be another Game of Thrones? I guess if my only complaint is the show feels really good, and for me right now, I think there's a lot more going towards it being able to fail than any other show has had in the past, at least impact to me. Uh, but I think even if the 5th and final season doesn't do what people want it to do or leave a great impression, I think at least it'll be remembered better than Game of Thrones was. Because at this point, you'd really have to try hard to hurt the show, versus where the people who did Game of Thrones kind of hurt it pretty bad in what they ended up doing at the end with their story progression, as far as how the pace changed and how they kind of rushed to the finish line. Because if you didn't know, the people... Take me down to the paradise city where the girls are llamas and the boys are llamas. Take me where... Wait, what happens in this interaction? Do they fight each other? Are you gonna fight that guy? Oh, gracias, gracias. I'm excited for the 5th and final season. I really am, 100%. I'm extremely excited for it. I think the level of hype that this show generates is unmatched only by that of like Game of Thrones at this point. Am I gonna call Stranger Things the greatest show of all time? No. I think there's different shows for different people. I've met plenty of people over the last few months because I've brought it up a lot in chat who aren't fans of Stranger Things. They couldn't get into Stranger Things, and they're not wrong because all this shit is opinion. You can't be wrong for not liking something. It's all fucking opinion. If you're gonna... Hold on. What? I don't have any build materials. It's kind of embarrassing. What? What? Um second part of Stranger Things season 4 was extremely good. I enjoyed it a lot. It felt very tense, extremely tense. I wish they'd kind of done a slightly better job of dividing episode 8 and 9 together. 9 did feel like it almost dragged on a little bit. I felt like there could have been more of a separation of some of the plot points from 9 and put into 8, because 9 truly did feel like Avengers Endgame level, as far as like the amount of stuff crammed into it. But I think if we take a look at episode 8 as like Avengers Infinity War, it didn't feel as good. 8 compared to the rest of season 4 felt. It didn't feel rushed or anything. It just felt like tying up loose ends and setting up everything that happens in the next one, you know. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, the penultimate episode's supposed to set up for the finale. I get that. I've seen a few movies in my time. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is episode 8 was good, but if they were delaying it for special effects and stuff like that, I think we would have just been better off not waiting for the special effects for episode 8 if it was due to the fact that if not for lack of excitement, not for anything lack of action. It's a good episode, it's a great episode, but I just feel like I watched episode 8 this morning. I have a unique perspective. I watched episode 8 this morning before coming into work, and then I had to wait the entirety of the day to watch the rest of episode 9 because I watched the first 30 minutes. Maybe if I rewatched it, I would think of it differently. But as of right now, episode 8 felt so weak compared to episode 9 and the rest of the season, because it truly just felt like somebody playing with Lego bricks and not talking. Just kidding. What else can I say about it? Character. What? That's cool, man. It's hard to talk and play games. I'll be honest with you. At least when I'm trying to give like actual focused thought and not just background random ass, oh fuck shit, you know. I will say this. I am a lot more excited for season 5, regardless of what happens, if only for the simple reason, and this is a mild spoiler, not to anything that happens in season 4, but more so what season 5 is kind of looking like. But I am excited. Spoiler warning, little spoiler warning right here in case you're watching this later, in case you're catching by right now. Little spoiler warning. I know it says no spoilers at the top. Wait, won't. Don't spoil it. All the characters that are part of the Stranger Things cast are at Hawkins for the start of season 5 and how that's going to culminate this rest of the season. Because leading up to episode 7, right, or leading up to episode 8, everything that's we've seen so far a month ago, it kind of showed us that our gang of characters or groups of people. There was 3 main groups, right? There was Team Russia, Team California, and then Team Hawkins. And so a lot of people, at least from what I read from reviews and stuff like that, weren't too ecstatic on having these group of characters separate because people like when everybody's together working together. So I will say that between episode 8 and 9, something happens there. By the end of all of that, we are looking like a full Scooby-Doo gang for season 5, and I'm extremely excited. Fair opinion? Opinion fair? Grow, my precious, grow. Oh, blue. I got a blue house with a blue window. Blue is the color I poo-poo my pants. My pants are poo-poo and your mama's too. Blue is the color that lives inside me. Meow, 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 meow. As far as character performances, right? What's his face who plays what's his face? Fuck, Hellboy. Oh God, Harbor. David Harbor. Anyway, that massive man. He is such a good actor. He plays it so well. Rowena Ryder, such a great actress, does it really well. The new guy for this season, the new guy they introduced this season, Eddie. I don't remember his character name, or that is his character name. The guy that plays Eddie, very great character. Love him. He's great. And who else did they introduce that did a great job for this season? Yuri? I like Yuri a lot. I think Yuri's the guy's name, the pilot. He does a really good job. I enjoy his performances when he was on screen for the first, 2/3 of the show. Max did a great job, great performance. I love Max throughout the season. 11 always feels so weird for me. Not that I don't like 11. I get that 11's supposed to feel awkward and all of that, but Millie Bobby Brown kind of bothers me, not like in a very serious way or anything. Hold on. But like some interviews that I've seen and stuff like that, she's just very much a kid, and I can't always. Anyway, 11's okay throughout it. I get that she has some big character moments and growth and stuff like that. And I think I still like her character. And if I ignore the actress, not that she's a bad person or anything like that. Kids can be kids. But she can be a little bit spoiled in real life from what I've read and seen and heard and what she's done to other co-stars. So for me, I don't know if that's solid, what my view of the actual actor, of the actual character. But I can't deny that it's affected me a little bit. And it's a kid. Whatever they've done, they're a kid, and I got to get over that. So as far as the performance goes for the season, I'd say it's more of 11 being 11. As far as growth, I think there is meant to be a lot of growth, an insane amount of growth, especially in the last 2 episodes. Leading up to the last episodes, the doctor, Papa, is trying to get her to trying to get her to get her powers back, trying to get her to grow and become better and stuff like that. So the plot's there to make it happen. I just feel like 11's not the strongest part of the show for me. Not anymore. I'd say that probably goes to most of the other cast at this point. Like I'm watching the show not for 11. I'm watching the show for like, fuck, chunky boy with my son's hair, right? Nancy, Steve, uh, what, no, we knew no, we own a wine, Hellboy, David Harbour or whatever his name is. Like I'm pretty much watching the show more excitedly for. I mean, they're all main characters, right? But like the main character's always been considered 11. But honestly, I feel like the main character here for me is not the most exciting part. And I don't think that's a bad thing for the TV show. I think it's probably good that you have a strong cast. What in the heck? Yeah, come on, what the heck? Look at what you're doing to me. But I guess overall, best season of Stranger Things so far. I'm excited for the future. Great character moments and growth. There's something that's been teased. There's a lot of things that are being teased right now, and things that they've kind of connected from the previous like seasons that are like, if you've been paying attention, this makes sense. So I mean, I guess to go back to my earlier point about all the theory crafting, keep that shit up, because a lot of theories out there and theories that are still to come are, I think, the whole reason the show exists, because of how popular it is, how much people want to speculate. So we got one more season to speculate and figure out what's going to happen. I hope, for me personally, I think the show has to end the way it's been written, with something conclusionary, for what technically the problem has been for the characters, right? Because there's a problem that the plot brings up, and it needs to be solved. And technically, we need to solve it, and it seems like season 5 is going to be hopefully the end of the story. Because in my mind, I don't think we can continue. I would love to see more past season 5, but they need to figure out everything they've done so far, and I think the only way we can like adjust for that naturally or faithfully, in my opinion, would be, and they do this in the anime, different animes, not Stranger Things, the anime, but for me, it would have to be a good time skip, but with these real actors. That it means that we're likely would have to wait. If season 5 ends, let's say if season 5 is in production right now, it's not coming out till next year. If season 5 is not even in production, it's not coming out for another 2 years. So let's say in 2 more years. But here's the deal: the way this isn't a spoiler, but the way the current season ends, I honestly. Hmm. I'm excited. That's it. Show was good. Uh, I think the characters are the strongest they've ever been, and I would want more Stranger Things if they can make it work, while still solving all the problems that were created in the previous story beats. And I'm talking about like solving majority of the problems. I don't want to say what because anything could be considered a spoiler. Damn, I'm almost out of mats. You got mats, bro? Bro, you got some mats? Thank goodness. Thank you, bots. Are you trying to shoot me? You trying to shoot at me? You trying to shoot me? How come you shoot me but I don't shoot you? This is too much. This is too much. What's going on over there, guys? Controller feels nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got no dick drift. That kind of worked out. Puppy, sometimes you just gotta take a break and get relaxed before bedtime.
Hear that, Ariana?
Fuck. Well. I gave up height not knowing where the circle was gonna go, but I didn't have enough mats. Let's see here. We're almost done. Nobody came by, which is totally fine. I got to play a little bit of video games, talk about what I was thinking about for Stranger Things. If you guys want, I'll never do this again. I think in the future, at least until I get a little bit bigger, it makes more sense that if I can't keep my scheduled time, to just go ahead and postpone a stream. Not blaming this on anybody, right? Friday, Stranger Things just came out. Most people came out of work. Not only that, but I also called the stream Stranger Things when some people haven't seen it yet. So a whole number of combination of things. But I'm actually going to end the stream there. I would normally do a last game, but I am extremely exhausted, emotionally butthurt, and my son's gonna say something to all the froggies, brownies, and cookies.
Go up there and tell him.
Say something, Aurelia.
No, you tell him.
My son gets shy after doing the 50th thing for the 100th time. I don't know why. Let's see if he. Let's see. I'm gonna end this stream soon. Let's see if he's gonna come by. Let's see. Oh, you wanna say something?
Go so look. They
Stay
Go.
bye. Say bye. Go simulator.
they bag go some later.
Nice job. I love you. All right. And you know what I always say? Hiya. No, I'm kidding. As always, stay warm, brownies. We'll be live again tomorrow. I enjoyed myself on Fortnite. There were a lot of close wins there. Stranger Things Season 4 Part 2, very good. We'll talk more spoilers once the, let's say Vegas watches it, because I'm pretty sure Angel watched it already. So next stream we'll do more spoiler talk at the regular 9 o'clock time. I promise. If you're watching, if you're not watching, fuck you. Bye. Could I get something to drink, Bubba? I'm dying.
You're not muted.
I know.